Him marrying you doesn't make you the wife. Let that settle in for a second.
I spent almost every morning wondering when I'd meet my Boaz, never questioning my own character. Boaz saw Ruth, but what did he actually see?
Some of you have not yet prepared yourself to be a wife to be found. If you are saying, God, I want to be a wife, will you put in me and create in me the things that make me a wife? Some of you haven't been found yet because you haven't been a wife yet to be found. He doesn't make you a wife. You are a wife that he finds. Well, how does he find me? Because I've been waiting. I've been this or that. Did you know things can be hidden in plain sight? You ever had your glasses on your head, but like, where my glasses at? Holding your phone, like I can't find my phone. If you hide there, he has to find your father in order to find you. Him marrying you doesn't make you the wife.
The truth of the matter is, I was nowhere near the character of Ruth. I did want to touch this story because it's really popular and a lot of us love this one, Ruth and Boaz. For the longest time, especially as a little girl, that was the one that was like highlighted to us. Like, you're going to get a husband one day. He's going to send your Boaz. Don't worry. Da 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 da. But the truth of the matter is, I was nowhere near the character of Ruth. And I feel like nobody talks about that part. Now I'm definitely closer to her. Glory be to God. He has worked on me, broken some things off of me, pruned me. And I still got a long ways to go. I'm not sitting here like, oh, I'm just this perfect woman who got married. And no. But he definitely brought me to a place where I was more ready to be married than I ever have been.
Pause. I've always wanted to get married because of my idea of marriage. When I found out what marriage required, I no longer wanted it. Ironically, that's when God began to work on the wife in me. As always, God had a plan.
And I feel like Ruth is a prime example. And I'm paraphrasing like a lot, so please go read this story if you have not. But she meets Boaz, she goes to his field, so Boaz sees her, he marries her, da da da. But here's the thing. I used to think when I read this story when I was younger that Boaz looked at her and was just like, oh, she's pretty, and she happened to be in the right place at the right time, and he's just like, yeah, I want to marry her. But now that I'm older and I go back and read the same story, I'm like, he saw her heart. He saw her character. He saw her hard work. She was really given Proverbs 31 woman, which is a virtuous woman, hard-working woman, good character, faithful. Not somebody you have to question, you know. You never have to worry about the intent of her heart. And so I believe Boaz saw that in her. And I believe Boaz obviously had to be a man of stature and wisdom to be in the high kingly position that he's in. And then also to wisely choose someone with good characteristics. I think he saw in her something that he contained himself, which could be trusted and honorable. And so that's why he chose Ruth. So I had to read that story again and learn, like, do I really move not like Ruth? Do I pay attention to people's needs? Am I caring? Am I trustworthy? Can I say something and my word be bond, you know? And so I just began to work on myself. So a lot of these stories will show you where you need to work, or even better, it'll show you that you've been doing what you need to do this whole time. And that's a blessing and encouragement. And it gives you this confidence and this fire inside of you that you wouldn't have otherwise. Just adds to what's going on good in your life. So read the Bible. I feel like I sound like somebody's grandma when I say that. But I'm telling you, this is how it changed my life. It was my therapy. It helped me grow and helped me understand where I stood in life and what I may or may not need to change in order to get to the places I want to go. And I had to get to know God better. I had to get to know myself better. And God really changed me for real. And I think if you're watching this video, He really wants to change something in you, but He needs to prune something from you. And if you can't see it, or you won't allow Him to put you where that pruning would happen, then He can't give you what you desire or what He wants to give you. If you're watching this, there may be something that God wants you to see in your life right now this year, 2024.